Hello. It's tomorrow, and I'm only gonna play this one tonight. Let's see how I do. Today I'm gonna try and think about what they have. That's what I'll try and do. I'll try and focus more on what they have, seeing as how when I've lost, it's because of what they have, not what I have. So I won't think too much about what I've got, whether my cards are good or shit. I'll try and think what they've got. Also, I'll try and see what type of players they each are. If they can be bluffed, then sure. If they can't be, then sure. This guy, I don't really know nothing about him. So I'm just going to toss this. Try and find something out about them before I start playing them in position. That's probably a better idea than just playing shitty ace-2. Calling there, the only thing I'd want is my position. But seeing as I don't know this one and how they play, I'm better off just tossing that shit. I'll just limp in, try and get my set. Fold. Mr. Small Blind calls, and I hit a set. Not much of a board for me though. 5, 6, 4, 2 spades. Check, check. Here's the limper. If they flopped a straight on me, I'm unlucky, but I'll bet a little bit more than the pot. Only 20 more, but well, I made nothing on my fours, but could have been worse. I think I made the right thing there. Giving them a free card's not a good idea. Letting them draw cheap to their straights and their flushes isn't a good idea either. So that's probably the best thing that could have happened. One of the best things. A better thing would be them getting 2 pair. That's the best thing. Worst thing, they flop a straight. But that's somewhere in the middle. I didn't lose anything because of it, but I didn't gain anything either. Call, 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 fold. So they've all limped. At least as far as I know, they've all limped. It went check, check. He put a bet in. Dealer does a raise. That guy folds. This guy folds, and that guy calls. Checking like that, he might have a king or he's on a flush draw. Unless he's hit something bigger than that and he's just trapping. Or maybe he's just bluffing at the end. The end there looked like a bluff. Like he was trying to make out I caught a straight. I'll only have to put in 30. Yeah, the end there looked real weak, but seeing his hands, he probably thought he had the best hand. I have a pair of aces. Nothing can beat a pair of aces. Check, check. I think I'll put a bet in. See where I'm at. I can always catch a backdoor flush. Or an 8. Maybe an 8. Not too good, that. The queens will be happy. The jacks or the clubs will be happy if there are any clubs. not much of a hand for me anymore. Must have something to call that raise with. There's one card straight, there's jacked. If someone has a jack, I'll never get rid of them. Maybe it's a split pot, and aces are fine. 40 into that. If I play it, I'm getting 15 to 1. If I play it 15 times, I'm sure at least one will work out. So I might as well just call. Fucking hell. He had a flush. I forgot about the flush. Yeah, I don't regret calling. I was getting 15 or 16 to 1. Play it 16 times, maybe my pair of faces will split. Maybe they'll have nothing. This guy likes raising. I'm getting 2 to 1. 4 to 1 if they both call. Well, I got 3 to 1. I've hit one spade. He continues his bet. How much? I'll call it. Well, that's no good for me. I might as well bet out. He looks real weak. But I don't know how he plays. He might have been expecting that. Let's see. He looked weak though. That looks even weaker. He'd do that with a jack though. It looks weak. He'll do that with a jack. Shame that I don't know where I'm at. Let's think about it. He puts a bet in. Well, he does a raise. First position. I think he's beating me. In that position, he'd have what? Put a little bet, and then he checks. I think he might have a jack. Or he might have a pocket pair like 9s or 7s. Or 5s. Either way, my ace high is no good, so I can't call it. It's only if I want to risk. I don't know if he'll fold. Even if I put him on one of them hands, if I go all in, he might call with it. Why not? So he put a little raise in. I call. That guy calls. He puts another shitty little raise in. That guy. No, but what did he do? He raised pre-flop. Raised again. I don't think I can fucking get him off anything. I think he's not got a king. I think that's pretty fucking obvious, but I don't think I can get these people off of it. I don't think I can get them off anything. I wouldn't have got rid of Mr. Fives. I don't think I would have got rid of the other. Maybe he had a pair of 2s or something. Seeing the way they've played so far, they seem pretty loose. And I don't think they would fold. I'm better off flopping flushes. check he made looked weak. Even though it looked weak, if I had put a bet in, he might not have folded, even though it was weak. If he had a jack, might not have folded. He got a little raise. Unless he was on a draw, but